Ну что, всем привет поклонникам Хогвартса, таинственных магов и волшебников. Сегодня мы с вами снова продолжаем играть в эту грандиозную игру. Глядите, и что-нибудь да появится. Сегодня у нас побочные задания. А может, не только побочные. Но сейчас посмотрим. Были одни побочные, стали другие. Так что там никто не знает, что нам по дороге попадется, кого мы встретим, кому мы будем помогать. Ну, вроде бы как везде все идет. Везде идет. А как обычно, чат не идет. Но все равно. Зато для вас будет тихо, спокойно смотреть красивую игру. В данный момент у нас тут сидит измученный Гаррет Уизли. Посмотрим, что он хочет нам сказать. А мы у него что-нибудь спросим.
Hello, Gareth. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
You don't create anything worthwhile without setting a few things on fire.
Agreed. Innovators like us are unappreciated in our time. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
Ну так, у него, значит, не получилось пиво сварить. А нам его попробовать. Жаль. Ладно, пойдемте дальше. Нету никак. Нет, по-моему, кто-то был. А, это с той стороны. Ну, идемте спросим. Что тут не так?
I'm fed up of being inside the castle. Wish I could transfigure something into a broom and get out of here.
I haven't been feeling myself at all. I'd swear someone put Glumbumble treacle in my tea.
Weasley's always been my favourite professor, although I've never liked transfiguring creatures.
I dropped one of the crystal balls into
Что
the
это у вас
nation.
как-то?
Shattered everywhere.
жизнь обижает, ущербно.
Trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Still, not ideal.
А чё такие все недовольные жизнью? Так, вечереет уже. Так, ну ладно, раз вечереет, значит, надо что-то предпринять, да? Пойдемте с разговором к маманьке.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Тоже хорошо.
So frustrating.
Опачки. А тут семейный разбор.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rukwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Конечно, каждый начнет превращаться и браконьеры им доболтает чего-нибудь.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form, but she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety.
Все-таки мама, она
It may be best for you to stay away from
должна
Hogsmeade
за
for
нее
now.
That may be
переживать.
safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrok were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Так, ну ладно. Давайте-ка полезем по этой волшебной лестнице. А где она? Почему я ее не вижу? А, вот она. Нельзя, да, с ней поговорить? Ну ладно. А жаль.
Revelio.
А я уже думал. Ой. Чего? Ой, мы разбили там чего-то. Жаль. Так, все спать легли, да? Я так понимаю. Мы остались одни.
Revelio.
Таблицы умножения заниматься, гуся выводить, тудыма сюдыма, чтобы получилось 14 целых внутри. Так, там дракошек, тут мамошек, без задних ножек. Поняли, что надо сделать? Вот в этих квадратиках выбрать так, чтобы получилось внутри 14. Ну, то есть первые вариации у нас идет, по-моему, 9. Больше же нету нигде. Ну, а для этого где-то здесь была бумажечка, которая вам поясняет, что это такое. А она, по-моему, вот она. Да, каждый знак что-то обозначает. Каждый раз тыкать и потом каждый раз открывать, чтобы посмотреть. Так, тут 2, тут дракошек, тут какой нужен, чтобы получился число 9. Дракон у нас что там трехголовый обозначает? Ну, вот так и это. 0, 1 и вопрос. Ясно? Я думаю, все догадались, как открывать. Так что чертим таблицу. И у вас будут все ящички открыты.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Over here.
Ну что,
This is
девочка,
a change of pace
скажешь?
from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Свернуть яйцо? Ну, я не знаю, но в принципе да, зачем оно нам нужно?
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrok, and Ranrok is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
Спасибо,
I'll let you know when
великие
I have news of her
волшебники.
location.
Я скажу тебе, когда будет готово. Это тоже интересно. Так, и что? Дальше. У нас по карте что-нибудь есть? Что это такое? Я вроде бы... Там бегал.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Возле катакомб. Хорошо, давай встретимся. Возле катакомб. Ну, сейчас мы сначала сбегаем туда, куда надумали бежать, а потом уже катакомбов.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio.
Знаешь, по-моему, сюда спускался. Почему отмечено так, будто у меня... По марке будем отбивать так. Тихо, спокойно, не напряг.
Revelio.
Ну мы же слышали, разговор какие-то были. Тут японский городовой.
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is. Do you remember the first life you took? Can't say I do. All a bit of a blur at this point. What are we even doing here? What's near the Hog's head? This is a waste of our time. You should go about
You can't hold out forever. Don't think you're going to get out of this alive. I'm not done with you.
No one to share in my victory. Revelio. Confringo. Guardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Ну, пойдемте пообщаемся. Конечно, всегда хорошо.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Revelio.
Sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Вот, фантазер, успех, аромат. Все он там знает. Трать не просится тут.
Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Descendo. Arresto momentum. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Revelio. Accio.
This room is taller than it looks.
Incendio. Accio. Opening all of these is tempting. Incendio.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Levioso! Incendio! Protego!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Incendio! Revelio. Revelio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Repulsor. Confringo. Confringo. Accio. Repulsor.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about
Revelio.
catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Incendio. Revelio. Repulsor. Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Revelio. Repulsor. Revelio.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Замуровал. Значит, он вот это замуровал. Так получается.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio.
А, мы арку собираем. Так я понял.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Revelio. Accio. Revel. I need to find a safe way across. Accio. Revelio. Confringo! Revelio! Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety bone bridge complete. Revelio.
Прикольненький, конечно, был мостик. Опять пижама какая-то, непонятно.
Revelio.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
Так, и
Focus
что?
your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Прям такие крутые должны быть. Не то у тебя слабость будет в ногах.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Imperial. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Levioso. Descendo. Bit dramatic, isn't it? Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders
Revelio.
above these bones. Nicely done.
Accio.
Ну что, вроде бы головоломки такие
Revelio.
несложные, интересные и не напряжные. А дальше посмотрим.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Revelio. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Incendio. For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Так я и не понял, зачем он взял эту реликвию? Фанат.
Revelio.
А вот наш друг пришел.
Ominous. Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
Ну, даже не знаю, как его убеждать.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on. Revelio. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Revelio.
Одну только вещь заработали, японские жители родовой.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Revelio. Reparo.
Не работает. А как же туда попасть?
Revelio. Revelio.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous.
Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Incendio.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans. Over here.
Descendo, Incendio, Leviosa.
I will
arrest them now. Leviosa.
This doesn't hurt. What's the point of this exactly?
Repulsor. Accio.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
I'll get you for this! Release me! Release me! To the right! Got him!
Confringo! Accio!
You're so very
You'll not win here.
Be
careful!
Got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them retreat.
Confringo!
Stop provoking!
Potato! I'm handling it.
Handling it! I will make. Stay back! Keep up!
Bombarda! Flipendo! We have to fight! Stupefy!
You almost had a lucky shot! Got him!
They're closing in!
Bombarda!
Press!
Flipendo!
I won't bet!
We'll not win here.
Bombarda!
Be careful! Mind!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
Он вообще-то мог бы и по-другому бы остановить этого гоблина. А он, я так понимаю, взял и заставил гоблина самого себя убить. Или горло перерезать, что Анна даже обалдела. Ну, не знаю. Знаю, что он неправильно это уж сделал.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Дергай, Хогвартс.
Reparo. Revelio.
Ranrok's vision of goblins will be fulfilled.
Revelio. Revelio.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Ну, пойдемте поговорим с ним.
What are you up to now?
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
I enjoy my weekly with dog reading desk. What's wrong with
Revelio.
Lower Hogsfield still dealing with that nonsense.
Quite a few hamlets outside of Hogsfield. I'm going to try and get some more to get.
Бежал вроде как положено, а показывает совсем в другую сторону.
Revelio.
Hello there.
Hello, Armeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Thank you for being willing to help me, Amit.
You are very welcome. I'm looking forward to meeting your friend, Lodgok.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure. Whenever you're about. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
You're making this sound simple, but this is a dragon after all.
Hebrideans can be aggressive, but they're also clever. She caught on quickly enough when you showed her how to escape the tent. She'll understand why we're here once she sees her egg. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Revelio.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Revelio.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Revelio. For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do. I wonder how many they brought to capture.
Accio.
At least 10 units.
Defender. Depulso. Confringo. Revelio. How charming. They keep in touch with each other. Revelio. There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance. Reparo.
I see the bridge wasn't spared her wrath either. Good thing it's fixable. Fantastic.
Хорошая ремонтная бригада.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Revelio.
Ну ничего, съест она нас один раз. И все, и кирдык там будет.
Watch your step. Revelio.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grabhorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Нифига, какую она хель заколбасила. Такая фиговина, которая у нас есть. В виде статуи стоит в комнате.
Revelio.
Одни челюсти кругом.
Quiet. What was that?
Пипец нам сейчас будет.
Wait here.
Over here.
I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready,
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Watch out. It's her domain. She'll make sure. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try. Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that, we can get to the mess. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant. Revelio.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Ух ты, какая картиночка. Любой бы усрался.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
I was hoping to look around for a moment, if you don't mind. Take it all in.
I suppose we could catch our breath. I'm ready whenever you are.
Revelio.
Она тут как бы получается своего рода закрытая территория. Поэтому здесь на карте нету прохода. Никакого и ниоткуда. То есть как такового тут задания никакого не будет. Так что с ней можно возвращаться.
Still taking it all in.
No, I think I'm ready to leave if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
То есть правильно получается здесь карта то, что территория наружная одна, а каждое подземелье индивидуально там по-свойски. Поэтому это так, да? Ладно.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time.
Яблоко хамает, грызет.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Ну, думаю, вы все видели, как улучшать свою характеристику надо на этом ткацком станке. Так что все нормально, тут красиво, элегантно делается.
Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Glad Clementine's finally lost her obsession with those infernal butterflies.
Ну, оставим, потом наколдую.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Not a day goes by I don't meet up in my city man at Hogwarts.
Ну что, господа, я думаю, на этом можно пока заканчивать. Через определенное время мы с вами вновь продолжим похождение по Хогвартсу и долбить гоблинов и моблинов всяких.